The first indication that I needed to have my left hip replaced, I was out playing football with my kids, and I punted the football. When I punted, I kicked my right leg up really, really high, and I felt something pop in my left hip, and it hurt. Over the next month, I walked regularly and jogged regularly. It got to where I couldn't walk comfortably or jog comfortably. When this hip started going bad, I couldn't tell if it was my hip or my knee because pain kind of migrates around, and went in and have it checked. And the first operation on my left hip was a total hip replacement. It was less than satisfactory. I had problems with it. Look, I need to get this thing fixed. I want to know who the best hip surgeon is. There's some really good ones, but right now, Dr. Goldberg's like the top gun. I went to visit him and really liked him. One of the things I like about him is he's very personal. When he's with you, he's with you. Dr. Goldberg did a revision on it with a total hip. This operation was amazing because it got me up and walking, that day. The TDG Concierge service was an option that I chose after considering. I think primarily it was the time element that appealed to me because it went bad fast. I mean, it went from walking 9 miles or 10 miles a day, and a month later I could hardly walk. Everything was just as billed. I mean, it was great. I didn't have to worry about anything. Quality of life is something that you can't measure, and it sneaks up on you because when you can suddenly do things you thought you couldn't do, and you realize it was because the surgery made it available to you again. It's been a lifesaver. I thought I was going to spend the rest of my life in a wheelchair. The quality of life was back to what I considered to be normal. I could do everything I could do before I started having the hip problems, and it's pretty amazing.